Problem 1, we're asked to find the perimeter and area of the given rectangle. Let's remind ourselves of the formula for each of these aspects of geometry. So perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. It's the distance around the object. So because we have a rectangle, we're going to have 2 lengths of 11 meters and 2 lengths of 16 meters. So let's write that out with the numbers involved. So that's twice 16 plus twice 11. So the perimeter is 32 plus 22. And if I add those together, I get 54. And I need to be sure and include my units. So 54 meters is the perimeter for this rectangle. Area is given by length times width. It's a two-dimensional measurement. So for this rectangle, that's going to be 16 times 11. And if I multiply 16 times 11, I get 176. I need to include my units, which are going to be meters squared. I can write as meters with a little 2, or I can say 176, and then I can write out square meters. Either way is acceptable. Problem 2, find the circumference and area of a circle with radius 5 feet. So let's draw a nice picture of a circle, and let's make it have a radius of 5 feet. So we're going to just draw a little line there for radius, and that is going to be r is equal to 5 feet. If I want to find circumference of a circle, the formula for that is 2 pi times the radius. And we're told in this problem to use 3.14 as the value for pi. So let's substitute in our pieces that we know. So 2 times 3.14 times my radius, which is 5. If I multiply 2 times 3.14 times 5 on my calculator, I get 31.4, and my units are feet. If I want to find the area of a circle, the formula is area equals pi times the radius squared. So for this circle, again, I'm going to use 3.14 for pi. My radius is 5. So that's going to be 5 squared. If I multiply that out, I'm going to get 3.14, and 5 squared, 5 times 5 is 25. My area then is 78.5, and I need to include my units, which are going to be square feet, which I can label this way. Part 3, a rectangle is 3.35 inches long and 7.3 inches wide. So let's see if we can draw something like that here and label our lengths. So we have 7.3 inches long inches wide, and 3.35 inches long. So I'm going to use my little tick marks to denote inches. To find the area and perimeter, let's start with the perimeter first. So just like we had in problem number 1, perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. For this problem, that's going to be 2 times 7.3. And you know, it doesn't really matter which one you do, length and width, but let me just write it out very carefully for the formula. So we had 3.35 inches long plus 7.3 inches wide. And if I compute with each of those, I'm going to get 6.7 plus 14.6. So my perimeter is 21.3. I need to use correct units. That's going to be inches. My area formula, again, is length times width. So my area is going to be 3.35 times 7.3. If I multiply those, I get 24.455 using the proper units, inches squared.